Guys, the time is here. The Zeus Pro has finally arrived and I am ecstatic to be able to film this and show you and talk about all the changes they've implemented into this new board. Now, before we jump into the review, I want to make it very clear that this is not a upgrade. It's a new model. Just like you get a Golf, you have a GTI, but then you can pay more and you get more performance to say a GTR. You know, you get bigger turbos or better front ventilated disc brakes and so on. That's what the Zeus Pro is. The Zeus is still there and will still be for sale and offers really good performance. The Zeus Pro takes it up a couple of notches. So let's jump straight in and talk about the specs and then we're gonna go for a ride. First things first though, very important, they've just messaged me like literally 3 minutes ago and told me the first 100 orders will be getting a free set of 100mm Boa Wheels. The first 100 orders. That's awesome. So if you've already heard enough, you can jump straight on. Make sure you're one of those first 100. Scott Z with a Z for Zeus will give you a wicked discount as usual. And I can tell you, I have ridden this board and it is insane. So let's quickly talk about the specs, then we're gonna go ride. The deck has not changed. It is the same lovely Zeus looking deck. They have changed their rear trucks and motor mounts and bash guard. Everything has been raised up a good, I'm gonna say a good 4 or 5 centimeters. So there's gonna be a lot more ground clearance on the rear. They've built a brand new ESC for the Pro model, which perfectly matches up with the new battery. Now they had to do that because their original ESC just didn't give the performance that was available from the new multi-cell battery configuration. It's still 13S 4P, but it will be multi-cells now. And the good news is, and I've seen a few comments online about this, they will be offering 2 battery configurations. They will be offering the P42As and they'll be offering the P50s. So 2 different types will be available on their store. And as a result of that new battery and that brand new ESC, it has a lot stronger acceleration and a lot stronger braking. The amps that this is now delivering is more, but it's been perfectly matched to deliver not just performance, but still range and also reliability. And I guess the last thing to talk about is the trucks. They're still using their really nice split angle traditional Kingpin trucks, which is gonna deliver that same onboard Zeus, really nice carve, but super stable at really high speeds. And the last thing, and this is probably actually the smallest thing, but probably one of my favorites, every onboard Zeus Pro will be shipping with Riptide pivot cups. Now, if you don't know what the pivot cup is, it's the little bit that goes between the truck and the base plate. It looks like almost a thimble for your thumb, and it is amazing the difference a good quality pivot cup can make. All right guys, that's enough talking. We've come to the exact same place we filmed the original Zeus, so we're gonna try to follow the same track. We'll do some speed runs, we'll do some carving, I'll give you my thoughts. If you've got any questions or comments, as always, chuck them down below. Just a reminder, the first 100 Zeus Pro orders get the free Boa 100mm wheels. Here comes someone playing an accordion. Love it. The first 100 Zeus Pro orders will get a free set of 100mm Boa wheels. And don't forget Scott Z, Z for Zeus, for a wicked massive discount. Right, enough talking, let's do it. Hi guys, and here it is, the Zeus Pro. You'll see straight away there's some really nice anodized bits, which I really do like. They make the board pop. We've got the 6-inch rims on it with the Sunmate tires. I'm not the biggest fan of these tires, but I must admit, out of all the sort of affordable budget tires, these ones seem to have the least problems, which I guess is a good thing. So straight away, starting off in speed mode 1. We are in full acceleration right now. So this is speed mode 1, and that's 12 kilometers per hour. Woo! Tell you what, it is definitely carvier than having the cloud wheels. These pneumatics do give it a whole different, I guess, carvability. Feels nice. Let's get past these pedestrians and we'll go into speed mode 2 for you. Now we got up to 16 kilometers per hour there in speed mode 1. Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Okay, speed mode 2 again has a little bit of extra torque. Nothing amazing, but it climbs to a higher top speed. So we're sitting on 20, 21. 22. Okay, so 22 kilometers per hour appears to be top speed for speed mode 2. So all the 2s, speed mode 2, 22. Sound like a bingo caller. Legs 11. Now, speed mode 3 I've just changed into. Little boy here. That's all right, I'll slow down. Hello.
Thank you.
Hi. All right, speed mode 3. Wow, now speed mode 3, that has more kick. That definitely has more kick than the turbo mode on the original Zeus. Now there's lots of people there, so I'm just gonna slow down. Let's save speed mode 3 for the bridge. Now I should also mention, I'm wearing protection today. I've got my Bell 3R helmet on with MIPS protection. I've got my NobleMan carbon fiber knee and elbow pads for protection. And I've got some safety gloves on. And I know last time it was just very irresponsible of me to come along here at 55 kilometers per hour. Speed mode 3, whatever it says on the screen, it felt about 45 at a guess. We've still got one speed mode to go after that, which is turbo. We're sitting on 30 miles an hour right now apparently. It'd be interesting to see what that app says compared to the remote. Now I haven't calibrated, so if it's wrong, I can always calibrate it and make it more accurate. But according to this, 29 miles right now. What does it say on the screen? And this thing is just stable again, just like the original, the OG Zeus. Still my favorite board of all time. Well, it's just been replaced, I think, by the Zeus Pro. Look at it. We're just sitting on 30. 29, sorry. Woo, and it's still got pickup. Look at it, go. Oh man, love it. All right, now what you've probably all been waiting for, the brake test. How does this brand new ESC pair up with those molly cells and how much force can we get? So let's do the brake test. I'm gonna get up to, let's say 25 kilometers per hour and slam them on. I'm gonna give you a backwards view. I'll give you a side view actually. All right, let's get up there. So we're on 20 miles an hour. 20 miles right now. I'm gonna slam the brakes on in 3, 2, 1. All right. Very good brakes. Very good. Still in speed mode 3, this thing takes off. It legitimately feels like pro mode, even better than pro mode on speed mode 3 on the OG Zeus. Hey guys, super quickly, let's look at the acceleration in turbo mode. So we've still got a reasonably full, we've still got a full battery. We've only done 2 kilometers. So we're probably at 95% battery. We're in turbo mode. We're gonna just go down here, probably, I don't know, 50 meters. All right, the microphone will cut out, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Holy jeepers. Yeah, it goes. Another thing to mention is obviously the motors. If you know the Zeus Pro has the same 6.374 motors. It really is just a beautiful choice because you can power them really nicely. They just don't overheat, especially when they've been paired really nicely with a Hobbywing ESC. They just deliver really nice torque, good top speed, like really good top speed, really good braking, and they just look mean, like little mini soup cans on the back. I just think that's such a nice choice for production boards. Oh man, these pneumatics. Alright guys, here we go, speed test in turbo mode. I'm gonna do my best. It's a bit windy today, so if I chicken out, I chicken out. You should be able to see the speed here on the screen. There's a couple of seconds delay, so we'll do our best to match it up with the footage. Right, I'm not gonna take off, this is not acceleration. I'm gonna build up to the top speed. We've got a nice long bridge in front of us. I've also got a noisy bearing, which makes me a little bit nervous. But let's see how we go. I'm just going to go up here and we'll get past the cyclist. Then we've got about a kilometre to build up. Okay, once we get past the cyclist, I'm going to punch it. Oh, here we go. That's 30 miles an hour, apparently, according to the remote. Oh man, the wind is getting horrible in the middle of the bridge. 34 miles an hour. I'm gonna chicken out, I think. Yeah, getting windy, sorry. Woo! It's windy today. Those crosswinds coming across either side of this massive bridge, but I felt like we got pretty quick. Did we hit 50? Let's have a look. Oh no, my screen locked. Oh, it didn't. 50.3, all right. So 50.3 kilometers per hour. It definitely had more to give, but I just chickened out. All right. Woo, that was fast. And we're still showing a full battery after all that. 936 watt hours with those new Moly cell battery packs. As I mentioned, P42 or P50, you get to choose. And also don't forget, the first 100 orders get free 100mm Boa Wheels. So I've got a noisy bearing, which is super annoying. It's just the right hand side one. You listen. So I'm going a straight line, no noise.
It's all in the head. Yeah.
So if you do hear that noise throughout the video, it's just a failed bearing. Oh, that pickup. Man, that pickup is intoxicating. This path wasn't here last time. Woo, look at that. And here is my favorite little coffee van. I hope he's not packing up. I think he might be. Yeah, he is. All right. He did not look friendly today. Wow. What's next? Well, the next video we do, which will be in about 2 weeks on the Zeus Pro, we'll do a little bit of a side-by-side comparison with the OG Zeus, and we'll probably also include the Hurricane, because I think the Hurricane's going to be its biggest competitor. We'll also look at any other boards. If you've got any other boards you think I should compare it against, put them down below. All right, now here is the hill we tested in the original Zeus video. So we're going to do the same hill now with the Zeus Pro. We've got obviously the same amount of battery, because I think we've gone pretty much toe for toe the same direction. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up to the speed bump, which is already on the hill, come to almost a complete stop. There, get over it, now go. Oh, Jesus. You can do it, put your back into it. It almost threw me off. It's got so much power. That almost threw me backwards from the power going up that hill. Oh my God, I almost made a complete idiot of myself. Wow. Oh, I did like a yoga pose backwards. Did you see it? Alright guys, let's do the SWOT analysis as we head back to the car. Strengths. I think it's pretty obvious, but I'll spell it out. Strengths. The new ESC, the new battery, the new rear trucks, motor mounts, the clearance, all amazing. The braking in the ESC is fantastic. The acceleration is, you saw it, it almost threw me off backwards going up a hill. And that was only in the 3rd speed mode, that was not in turbo. That's insane. The wheels, the carvability, the look, the deck, the way it's got the beautifully concave sides, it just locks you in and just gives you so much stability and confidence with your carving. Now I can't talk to the price yet because they don't know. So if I know while I'm editing it, I'll put the price right here. All I do know is that Scott Z will still give you a really good discount. So if you do get one, make sure you use that code. And the first 100 orders get the free 100mm Boa Wheels, which is just awesome value. Right, let's move on to weaknesses. Without knowing the price, I can't really comment on the value for price, but as far as weaknesses, as far as components, none. Nice remote, good cover, amazing ESC, as we just covered. There's no weaknesses with this board. Now let's move on to opportunities, and there's one opportunity that I will mention, and I have talked about it twice on this video already, and that is the bearings. Now again, it isn't onboard's fault, but there's two options. You can either get a slightly better quality bearing, or in the factory, make sure they don't tighten the wheels on fully. So just put the wheels on, say 2 or 3 threads, let the owner, the purchaser, tighten them themselves. Because I think sometimes in the factory, you know, they get like a rattle gun, it's like zzz, zzz, zzz. And that I think is what caused the damage on this particular bearing. It looks like it's been over tightened. And of course the last point we always talk about is threats. Well, there's been none. The board has performed absolutely flawlessly. It's stable, it's safe, the braking is amazing, the acceleration is perfect and smooth. There's nothing else to say. All right guys, so as I mentioned, we've got some more Zeus Pro content coming up. We're gonna have the comparison video out in a couple of weeks, followed by a range test video. If you've got anything else you'd like to see, any comparisons, any special tests, maybe we'll do a hill climb shootout as well for this and the Hurricane and the Zeus OG. Comment down below now. If you've got any questions about the board, obviously put them down below. Any comments on the video, I'd love to hear it. And don't forget, we are still doing the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna give away a brand new electric skateboard to one of you guys, the subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and of course, if you've liked this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you on the next video. Yo!
Scotty. Who's Scotty?